Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine and healthy. Now, this is my video number 13. Let's continue the chapter number 10. Now, the next topic is spam. So, email spam is also known as a junk mails. It involves sending unwanted messages by the spammer to a large number of recipients. Large number of recipient means the same message sent by the spammer to the many people, maybe the billion of people. So, that's why written here number of recipient. So email spam is also known as a junk mail. Sometimes if we install the Truecaller in our phone, and our net on, and we get the any spam caller, the Truecaller identify this is a spam call. So no need to attend that calls. And sometime in our email data, we get the email spam. So no need to open that emails. So here are some precautions regarding spams. First is that sign up for email filtering through your ISP or use an anti-spam program. Next, do not click link in spam. That means if we get any email, spam email, no need to click on any link and reply to spam for any reason. In same case, no need to attend the spam calls also in your phone. And if you suspect any email is spam, do not respond, just delete it. Do not click on URL link within email and keep your security software up to date. That is your antivirus and the firewall. So keep up to date. So generally we can say that spam calls are the junk mails that is sent by the spammer to the many number of people. That is a large number of recipient. In the same way in the mobile phone, sometimes we get the spam call also. If we install the Truecaller in our mobile phone, we will easily recognize that this is a spam call. So these all are the precautions regarding a spam. Now the next topic is pop-up ads. So it is a sort of advertisement that distribute to your web browser by appearing in a separate browser window on top of over your current window. That means if we are doing the work over the internet, so sometime we get some advertisement open, maybe left side, right side, up side, or maybe on your current window. So avoid that pop-up ads and delete them. And for that precautions we can use a pop-up blocker to block up ads in the browser, because sometimes we see that ads over the window, so attracts toward that ads. So avoid that pop-up ads and use pop-up blockers. Next is keyloggers. So keyloggers mean keystroke logging. It's a type of software often found on public computer that records keystroke you make to enter the data in a computer in a hidden file. That means that sometime we enter the data with the help of keypad, and sometime that keypad store that data. We call it as a keystroke logging. So precautions are there. Avoid checking your email and performing bank activity on public computer. So because sometimes the keypad store that things also. So these computers may be running keyloggers, so which record keystroke in a hidden file and other tracking software. So second is, if you must use a public computer for the crucial activities, be certain to sign out of any password and protected website, and to clear the web browser history also. So generally you avoid to use the public computer for this critical and sensitive data like your password, banking record. For the any sensitive information, avoid to use the public computer. But in some other case, if you use any public computer, so please clear the browser history and sign out your old site. Sign out of any password also. Like if you use the Facebook, so please sign out it. If you use the banking, net banking, please sign out it. So generally avoid to use the public computer, but if you use, then clear the browser history and sign out all things. Next, saved password. Save password. So when you add a username and password to log in your account in a particular website, so web browser sometimes display a pop-up message that offer to remember the password you have written If you click on yes, then this says the website in future. That means, let us suppose if we want to open an email, our email. So we write down the email address and password. When you click enter, then the browser gives the promote message, that is, can you remember the password or not. So in that case, you always click on no, because if you click on yes, so next time you only need to write down the email address, no need to write down the password, because the browser remember your password. So in that case, if you get any promote message like this, not only for email message, for opening the email, but for the other like a Facebook also, if you if you write on any sensitive data, you write on the password. So in that case, if you get any promote message over the browser, so you have to click on no. That means no need to remember a password. You will type your password again and again whenever you want to use it. Now the precaution is click on no when your web browser promotes to remember the password. Next is cookies. So cookies is a small text message that a web browser store on your computer to keep track of websites. So cookies files typically contain data about you, such as a username, postal code, or viewing preferences. Website use looking for the variety of purposes. So cookies means it is the small text message, and it can store the username, postal code. Now here the keyloggers. Keyloggers are different. They store enter the data. That is, whatever you enter with the help of keypad, they will store that data. And cookies means they will store the username, postal code. These things are stored by the cookies. Now some precautions are here. Some websites sell or trade information stored in your cookies to advertise. If you do not want personal information distributed, you should limit the amount of information you provide to a website, or just how your browser handle cookies. Next, clear and disable cookies on your browser. Most modern browsers allow the user to decide whether to accept cookies and the time of the frame you keep them. So in the first, that means you will avoid to write down your personal information over the internet, like username, like a password. These all things please avoid. And the second thing is that they said that please disable the cookies over the browser and in your browser, or in the second case you will clear the cookies also. Now the next topic is social engineering. So social engineering is a term used for gaining unauthorized access to or obtaining confidential information by taking advantage of the trusting human nature of some victim. It is the art of convening people to relieve confidential information, such as usernames and password, on the phone, in person, or on the internet. Human nature of trust is the basis of any social engineering attack. Social engineering depends on the fact that the people are unaware of their valuable information. I again repeat, people are unaware of their valuable information and are careless about protecting it. They obtain information from users who do not destroy or conceal information properly. So social engineering means it is a social communication with the help of social media, with the help of social sites like a Facebook. It is a social site. Twitter, it is also a social site, because generally each and every people use these sites. Twitter, Facebook, socially we can communicate with the other people. We can share our things socially with the help of these social sites, these social media. So here are some phases in social engineering attack. So number one is research on the target, that is a person or a company, for website employees, tour companies, etc. Next, select the victim. Identify the frustrated employees of the target company. Next, develop relationship with the selected employees. then exploit the relationship, that is to collect sensitive and financial information and get aware of current technologies. So I will explain the phases of social engineering tech in my next video. Thank you.